Hi, welcome back to the Her Story in the Making podcast. My name is Delaney, and I'm a licensed lash tech at Enliven Medspa.
I'm McKenna. I also work at Enliven. Tammy is my mom, and I'm an esthetician, certified laser tech, and I do pretty much everything at the spa except for lashes and massage.
And cool sculpting.
Yeah.
I am Tammy. I am the owner of Enliven Medspa, and I am also a healer. And Courtney is not with us today. She's not feeling well, so we have McKenna here, and she's going to be our special guest for today.
Mm-hmm.
So welcome, McKenna.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah. And
so,
go ahead.
Yeah, so we just want to know what, everything that you do at the spa, how you ended up there. What got you to where you are.
Well, I definitely think I'm the personality hire. No. Keep me around for the jokes.
Yeah.
No, so like I said, I'm an esthetician. I also don't do injections. I think I would pass out if I had to stab someone in the face. But I do all the facials. I do the laser as well. I do the Morpheus 8. My gosh, what else do I do?
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything,
yeah. No 2 days are ever the same. I got a lot of stuff going on there. I was going to school, so how I got into this, I got my associate's degree from UW Barron County, and then I transferred to Eau Claire. I thought I was going to be a physical therapist, and then my grandma had her knee replaced, and I went with her to physical therapy. I'm like, I cannot. I do not want to do this. And I had almost all my classes done for it, too. I should have went and checked it out sooner, but... So then I switched to business. I was a junior in college when Mom started all of this, so I finished out my business degree, and I wasn't planning on working with her or for her, but I knew that I was going to be back in the area because my husband was in the plumbing apprenticeship in town here, and I could not find a job anywhere in Rice Lake, so Mom's like, oh my God, just come work for me. So then I started there with her. I mean, I had helped her before doing, foot detoxes and stuff just to, if she had too much stuff booked at one time, I'd come in and help her when she was just in one room. I went to the same schooling she did to become a laser tech. I did that. I think I graduated in May. I think I went to that in, June or July. And then worked with that for a couple of years. Then we got the opportunity to go to esthetician school. So then now I do all of the fun, relaxing, hot towel massages, and yeah.
And you got your plasma pen certification too.
Oh yeah, yep. I think that was the first thing that I did, was do the plasma pen.
Yep. And I think it's funny because I was her last resort. You're my last resort, and now she's been with me almost since I started the business, and it's going on 7 years. The 18th will be 7 years that I started Enliven. So it's been a dream come true, and now I get to leave a legacy for my family because McKenna's going to take over the business when I retire and when I croak. So I'm excited about that.
Well, yeah, she'll leave me the business once she croaks. There's no way. She always says she's going to retire, but I don't think
she's never going to retire.
I don't think she's got it in her.
No.
I'm giving it 3 years max.
You literally said 2026, and now we're here, and you're like, 3 more years.
Yeah. So Delaney, tell us some of the cool things that you're doing now at this spa.
Yeah, so besides lashes, I do spray tans, and now started doing teeth whitening. Yeah.
So your menu is getting bigger and bigger too.
Yep.
And you're even talking about going to esthetician school, so
I am,
that's exciting.
You're
Absolutely.
really good at that.
Oh my God, yeah, she's multifaceted. I think you're so talented in so many things, and I think that you should become a tattoo artist or do something with permanent makeup with tattooing also. I can envision you doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
So, what is your most scheduled out thing that you do, and what's your most favorite thing that you do at the spa?
Well, I'm really the only one right now that does laser, so I do a ton of that. So laser hair removal, sometimes those broken capillaries people get on their skin, I can help get rid of those too, and then dark spots. I would say I do a lot of salt facials too, and that is my favorite service to do. I love doing those.
Sounds good. Delaney, what is your favorite thing to do so far?
Probably lashes. Yeah.
You are so good at doing lashes. I know we talk about this every single time that we do it, but even McKenna, she is so good at it. And you're efficient at it, and the longevity of how long they last. I mean, I've only had a few fall out.
Yeah, I'm
and
surprised yours are still intact.
yeah, they're looking so good still.
Yeah, I
so.
did camis last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
It only took us like an hour and a half.
That's
I
crazy.
was shocked.
Yeah. She probably
Yeah.
wasn't doing yoga or stretching.
No, she
during it
wasn't.
either.
No. She was actually laying still, almost fell asleep.
That's
so.
funny. So, McKenna, you've got some exciting news. You're adding a new family member to your crew.
Yeah. So I've got 2 dogs. I
Oh
have
God.
a golden.
Tell me we're pregnant.
Oh God, no. No. I've got a golden retriever. Her name's Marigold. She's the light of my life. And then we also have my husband, his little hunting dog. She's a Boykin Spaniel. Her name is Ren. And then there's this girl out in North Dakota that I think she's around my age. She might be a little younger, but she runs a kennel and then teaches dogs like how to bird hunt and duck hunt. And one of her dogs, she has Springer Spaniels, and I had a Springer Spaniel growing up. His name was Happy, and she just posted that one of her dogs might be pregnant. So we'll find out here in a couple of weeks. But Alex informed me yesterday that he put a deposit down
Oh.
on one of the dogs.
Looks like you're getting another dog.
Yeah, I don't know how. Marigold is very particular, so we'll see how that pans out.
She's probably foaming at the mouth, growling at the
Yeah.
dog the whole time.
It'll be fine. It'll all.
They'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Like when we brought Ren home, like I watched a video of that because we, of course, videotaped it, and she was so happy and excited when we brought her home. So, fingers crossed.
Well, she's a little older now, and I think she's more knowledgeable about.
Her and Ren are BFFs. They love each other.
Yeah, they do. And you have 3 cats too. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you clean the litter box, you give them some food. It's not like
Yeah.
you pet them when you're laying on the couch.
Yeah.
Not as intensive work-wise as dogs are.
Yep, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Delaney, you had the opportunity to babysit Kennedy's dog, Winnie. How did that go?
It went. She is so energetic that like it was like 10:30 and she's still bouncing off the walls. And I'm like, oh my God, go to bed. So I had to turn all the lights off, put her in her kennel, and she'd bark for a while, and I'm just like, shut up! And she'd go to sleep.
That's
She's
really
a little
funny.
stinker.
Yeah,
She
she's
is.
just
She's
she's just a baby. She just
Yeah.
has a lot of energy.
Yeah, she definitely
Got the
is.
sweetest
Yeah.
little face.
Yeah.
She does.
So coming
Well,
back.
no, hold on. Let's talk about your dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
And how
tried to.
she attacked my hair.
she's a lot of energy. She's a bulldog, so she likes to bulldog people and show her bulldogness, I guess, would be a good way to put it. But she's so cute and she's so happy.
She is.
She's got so many emotions in that little face, and she
She's
gets
the strongest dog, though.
she's
Because I tried to
so
push her
strong.
off my lap, and that thing wouldn't budge.
Yeah,
She's just like a
she's
log.
a beast. Yeah,
Like, oh my God.
I will say she's like Hercules' sister.
Yeah.
Beast. Yeah. Now my parents are living with me. They sold their house and they're gonna add on to my house this spring, and she follows my mom everywhere. So,
Oh.
but she gets so happy when she sees me still.
Grandma's, God damn it, Agnes! Agnes, when she's stretched up all the way, she's about as tall as Grandma is. So
I know,
it's
it's so funny.
hilarious.
She'll be
That's funny.
standing up next to her on the counter, and they're almost the same height. Yeah, it's
Well, Tammy, you are leaving for Texas tomorrow.
Yes, I am. I'm going back out there again to do some healing work, and I am always grateful for that opportunity to shine my light in Texas, and I almost have a full schedule again, so it'll be really nice to get back out there. And it's not going to be that warm, though. I was looking at the temperatures, and it's going to be in the 50s.
Oh.
It's been in the 70s up until this week when we're going, but that's okay. My fiance is actually going with me this time, so we'll have a little downtime to do little vacation things, and he's excited to have some barbecue and just do some relaxation things too.
So what are like the groups of people that you do these healings on? Like, because I know you were talking before, and some people are healing from cancer. I don't know, like, is that something that's in Texas, or are these just like regular healing?
It's a lot of different people coming in, like with trauma. A lot of people there are not well. I go to a place that's a holistic healing center called The Spring, and they go there and get muscle testing, supplements, things like that. So some of them are holding on to a lot of emotional baggage. And what we've learned is that if you're doing mind, body, and spirit healing work holistically, if the mind and the body and the spirit are not in alignment, you can take all the supplements, you can do all the muscle testing, but if there's emotional work that you have to do, you're not going to heal fully and completely the way that you could without releasing those emotions. So it's so powerful to have people that are on this journey that are doing the supplements and doing the muscle testing. You can go in there and you can clear the energy and it shifts them back into alignment, and it's so powerful.
That is so cool. Yeah, I know that like you were going to the Rice Lake Fire Department for healings as well.
Yes.
I think that is really cool too.
Yep, I know I need to get back there too.
Yes, you
Yeah, I
do.
just seen one wave of the firefighters,
Yeah.
so I need to get back there a couple more times.
Yeah.
But
It's definitely something that needs to happen, I think, at the fire department. My dad's the chief of fire now, and yeah, I think they have gone through a lot of trauma-wise. You know, they just don't.
things that they see.
Yeah, they don't. They just like to hold it in. They don't. You know, my dad just puts on a brave face when he gets home. He leaves work at work, but I know deep down it. You know,
It has to
Well, how can
affect
it
people.
not?
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot that you see.
Absolutely. And it was funny because a lot of them had never heard of the energy work and the healing that I do, and they were open to receiving it. So it was cool. And I know that one of the firefighters said, like, thank you so much for coming in here. And it was so important for him to understand, like, because his angels came through and said, like, you're on your divine path and this is your purpose, because he quit a different job to do firefighting full time. So he's like, oh, that felt so good to hear that I am where I'm supposed to be.
I feel like people that are in that line of work are more open to like the spiritual side of stuff because they see stuff. And
They
like,
see-
Oh, heck
they're
yeah.
like, how was that even possible that person like made it? Like just
For
stuff like
sure.
that, like divine intervention. They see it firsthand, so I'm sure
Oh,
they're
heck
more
yeah.
open.
And I'm sure that it's an adrenaline rush for them to get in there and help the people, and they're
Oh,
so
right.
trained to do what they do. But at the end of the day, like after everything has happened, like sitting back and being like, whoa, you know? And I feel like that's like where I would come in to help them decompress from it also, and just to like know that there's a higher power helping them through it also, and they don't have to do it alone. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten a healing from Tammy?
Oh God, yeah.
She's also a Reiki master, so.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't really do anything.
I didn't know that you were.
I feel like it's more to just like
Zen?
center myself and view the outside world instead of letting the outside world affect me so much. I feel like I've gotten way better at that. When I was younger, everything would set me over the edge.
Yeah.
I feel like you were a target though, because you were so open and you just didn't know. So you were being verbally attacked by so many people, and you were so emotionally sensitive that it really affected your childhood, teenage years, up until I would say your younger adulthood, where you started understanding who you were and how you could release it from affecting you, and even like how I affected you was a huge breakthrough for you, I think.
And how do you do you go to school to do that, or?
No, I'm
Is
a
it a
teacher,
course?
so I could teach you. I
Oh.
teach Reiki 1, 2, and Master also. And I got my medical Reiki Master, and then also my ordained minister. Just, I feel like it's all connected so much. And when COVID happened, my parents were older, or they're older, and I thought if they were going to be in the hospital that I needed to become an ordained minister so I could get in there to see them. So
Oh, yeah.
I just tried every angle to be able to help and heal people too.
My favorite is Mom's business card. It's esthetician, laser tech, Reiki master, medical Reiki master, hot dog eating contest winner. There's like 14 different things
Yeah.
on her card. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot going on.
She definitely has ADHD.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's funny. I should have put on there Tammy Sevals, CEO, Jack of all trades.
Yes. Yeah. With a QR code.
With a QR code, yeah. Find out more.
Yeah.
Scan the QR code.
I feel like all of us at this spot have a little bit of ADHD though.
You
Except for
have to.
you. I feel like you are just you're good.
I mean, I would say I probably have more anxiety.
Yeah.
She probably has skilled ADHD.
I just know how to hone it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my superpower.
That's funny. I think we all do have a gift, though, that are there. I mean, Delaney, you definitely have a gift, and I feel like you're just growing into your gifts. So I'm so excited that I get to witness it, because I know that you're going to start doing, we still need to get you on my schedule when I get back from Texas to do the Wellness on Purpose class, just so that you can understand who you are, too, more, because you're ultra sensitive, too, to everybody's energy and understanding what it all means for you. Yeah. But I feel like you're learning fast, and you know that you have this gift. It's just learning how you can use it.
Yeah.
Instead of it affecting you with anxiety and fear, I mean, because I've been there before, you've been there before, and it's paralyzing sometimes.
Yeah.
And even in the business realm, people say, how did you get to where you're at? And it's been a journey for sure. And there's been lots of trials and tribulations through it. McKenna, you've been there through 99.9% of them with me. And I feel like she's my right-hand person because she has been through it. But I know that you have so many skills, and you are so much more up-leveled than I was at your age. I mean, at 28, I think I was,
Pregnant
you were
with me.
Yeah, pregnant with you. But even before that, like your age, I wasn't in the mindset of becoming an entrepreneur, and I was out playing softball and partying like a rock star. And I mean, I went to college and got a degree in college, but I was not in the mindset that you guys are at your age, and I wish I was. But now here I am, and people are like, oh my God, you started your business at 50, and that's so inspiring. It doesn't matter how old you are. If it's on your heart to do it, like, go for it. I can say that to everybody. You're not too old to do anything. So.
Or too young. I built the house at 27.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You get a vision. It's like a vision quest for you. And you're like, how can we make this happen? And you just jump in and go for it, too. And even Delaney, you bought a brand new car, and you're doing lots of things, too. It's
your lash course and stuff.
Yeah, you did a lash crash course. And it's like, put something on your plate, and it makes sense to you, and you're going to go for it. And even like with your teeth whitening, I sent you over the information to get your certification. You're like, okay, done. 4 hours later.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't take any of that lightly, what you're doing. It's all, but you're doing big things. And you're step by step doing it and getting to where you want to be. Where do you want to be? Start thinking of where you want to be. What is it that you want to do? Is there more that you want to do at the spa or even outside of the spa? Because you're very talented.
Yeah.
In so many ways. And don't ever let anybody dummy that down for you. Because it's important. And you're important. Yeah, that's true. And I'm grateful that you're at the spa, and that you took a leap of faith, and you said to me, Tammy, I don't want to be the front desk person. I want, I'll fill in, however, but I want to do more. So now it's like, okay, Delaney, I'm testing you.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm freaking out, but now it's like pushing you into doing more. And trusting yourself and trusting the process, and building a clientele takes time. So don't get discouraged, and we're here to support you, and however we can, we're here for you.
Yeah, I mean, I had a few mental breakdowns.
Yep, yeah, you definitely
After
did.
that happened, I was like, oh, Tammy.
Yeah, yep, but it's teaching you a lot too, and it's teaching you a lot about yourself and business and how it all works. If I said, no, Delaney, we're going to keep you here at the front desk, and you can come in at 8 o'clock or stay till 7 or 8 o'clock at night, that's not feasible to have a life outside of the spa either, So you're like, okay, I want to do this, and then I'm like, okay, you're going to do it. Now you're like, what? Deer in headlights, but now you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you're going to find a way to make it happen. And without pushing you to do that, you'd still be stuck.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's one of my superpowers, is pushing people. And people might love me or hate me for it, but it's pushing people to be where they need to be also.
Yeah.
So.
At first, like, you did really push me into, like, leaving the front desk and, doing other things. And that did terrify me, because I was like, how am I going to pay for my car?
Yeah.
And now I think, like, obviously I'm, like, seeing what I can do, and I'm seeing the process through too.
Absolutely. And I think with you too, it's just trusting the process and trusting yourself, and we're here to, like, it's girl power. It's not, we're trying to push you away or push you into a road with moving cars, for you to get hit by a car. We're here to support you and support you along the way. And those are the
Right.
kind of people that you want in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not people that are going to step on your toes and try to keep you behind them. You want people to push you forward and push you into your gifts and to keep telling you how great that you are. Because when you're just first starting out, it's very discouraging sometimes and it's scary.
Yeah.
But when you have people that are there to push you through like your freak out moments, and it's and teaching you that it is doable.
Yeah, I think like for me, like it was very discouraging because I saw like your guys' schedules like full, and like I would maybe have one client, and I was like stressed out, and I was like, oh well, now like I'm very discouraged. I don't have people, but it does take time, and it will get there.
I've been doing, in May it'll be 6 years that I've been doing it. I mean, when I first started out too, mom's schedule was full. Mine wasn't yet. You just had to, now people want to see me and don't want to see her. So
Yeah, see how that is?
like I'm going to Hawaii for my birthday in April, and I had a client, she comes in every month, and I'm like, she said, oh, can I come in this day? I said, no, I'm actually going to be gone on vacation that day. I'm like, but my mom and my sister will be here still. And she's like, or you could come in the day before I leave. She's like, let's do that. I'm like, okay. And I'm sure there's people like that with you and then with Kennedy too.
Oh yeah,
so.
you get your favorites, and that's
your people,
that's a
yeah.
good thing. You know, when you pour into people and they love your energy and they love your gifts of what you're giving to them. It's important to have your people too. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do you guys have anything else that you want to talk about today?
I'd like to talk about my basketball team.
Oh yeah, go
yes,
for it.
go Bobcats,
Basketball.
yeah.
Yes.
So I love it. It's absolutely, it's one of the best experiences that I've had in my like adult life, I would say. I feel so appreciated, and I love the girls. I love the school district. I love the head coach. She's athletic director too, and it's awesome. It's just a lot of, I don't know, I want to say girl power because that sounds lame, but can we swear?
You
Yeah.
can swear.
Yeah, I think that we're kind of a couple of badasses, and I really love it. And we're helping turn the girls on the team into badasses too. They don't cry as much as they used to. I heard last year they cried a lot. This year it's only sometimes. And even yeah.
I feel like you give off like a badass energy that like you even gave that to me a little bit, because at first, like when I first started at the spot, I was like, oh, I'm scared, and then now I'm like with McKenna, and I'm just like, hey.
Yeah, I love that about
Yeah.
you. You're stepping into who you are,
Yeah.
and I love that. And it's being around people like McKenna, that give you that power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And McKenna, I know you've had some not so great experiences coaching in the past too, and even your high school experience with basketball too wasn't 5-star, I would say. So I feel like this is your chance to shine your light too, and shine your light.
It's been very healing.
Yeah, and shine your light on the girls, because you know what it's like to maybe not be seen and heard, and now you're showing them that maybe they are the best ones on the team, or maybe not the best ones on the team, or the quickest ones on the team. But you're like, get out there and do your thing, and you're empowering them too. And it's not only on the court, but it's off the court too. And we were out of town for a bowling team bonding thing, and they were all wondering where you were, and like they miss you when you're not there. So you do add so much to the team.
Yeah, I love it. And I mean, even just like bringing myself to the community too, because Birchwood's small, and it's so funny, like when I come to the school, like all the kids glom onto me and Alex. Like we'll just be sitting watching, because a lot of our games are double headers, we'll be watching the boys' games, and there'll be little kids that come up to Alex. Hi, who are you? He's like, Alex, do you want to coach our basketball team next year? He's like, no. Like, what are you? What's your name? I don't even know you. We're your parents. But yeah, I think, because me and Alex do have a lot of, I don't know, positives that we can help bring to the community, and they're very open and happy and willing to accept us. And I mean, there will be kids that I don't even know that'll like hold a door open for me when I walk into the school, tell me hi, It's just, at my other, where I coached before, it was not like that at all. Like, as soon as you walked in the door, they were like, "We're here." Now they're all like, "Yeah, McKenna."
I'm sure that you're a breath of fresh air for them too, and they are for you also. So I'm sure it's very healing for both of you. It's a great balance.
Yeah, Alex loves it. He loves it so much. He rides the bus with us if he can make it to the away games, and if he can't, he still drives. Like, why'd you drive all the way to Prairie Farm from Birchwood? Well, the girls would be disappointed if I'm not here. I'm like, yeah, okay, Alex, okay, sure. Like tonight, it's just a JV game, and we're going down to New Auburn tonight, and our head coach I think she's got something going on with her kids, so it's just me and Alex taking the girls down there tonight. See how that goes.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you are so, like, it's so important to you to do this. Like, you're so committed to doing it when you could be doing a million other things.
Right.
You know, and you're taking time off of work to even go do that. So, and McKenna, she asked me, like, do you think it would be okay if I did this? And I said, absolutely. There has to be balance with work and outside of work also. And look how happy it makes her. And then she's going to come into work being a lot happier person too.
It really fills my cup. It
Yeah.
really, like I love the spa. I love my clients. I love doing what I do, but this really fills my cup. Like, it gives me a purpose. I love it. I'm going to be sad when it's over. I don't think my dogs will, though. Marigold, like, because we don't get home till later. And every time I come home, I don't know how she does it, but she gets my dirty underwear out of the laundry basket and just chews them right in half. I've probably lost about half of my underwear since basketball season has started because I'm not home with her every night.
Mad.
Yeah, she is not impressed.
Yeah.
I told her this morning, I'm like, listen, those are my favorite underwear last night, but I love you very much. If basketball's almost over and I'll be home with you again, so please stop.
Oh my God, that's funny. And the Super Bowl, I know that Delaney, I told her I wanted to teach me how to crip walk. 'Cause she used to be, she used to be on the dance team, right?
Yeah.
In high school.
For like 14 years, I was a dancer.
Oh my
so.
God.
Wow.
Is
Yeah.
that something that you still want to do outside of?
I don't think anymore. Physically, I don't think I could.
But would you ever want to teach it or be a coach?
Yeah, for sure. I do. There are days that I really miss it. Days that, like, I sit down and I'm just like, like, I could be dancing. I could be on a stage, you know, like, could be doing way more. Because when I was younger, I thought I was going to go to college and for dance. And I thought I was going to teach, open my own studio. That's what my thought was. And obviously that changed a lot. But I don't think that's in the cards for me this lifetime. Just because my body feels like I'm 90 years old because of dance. It's done a lot to my body, and it's a lot harder than people think. People think that it's so easy, that it's not even a sport, you know, things like that. It is an art form, and it strained my body a lot. I tore my ACL and tore tendons in my hip, and it's just like my body is just not how it used to be.
Well, that and gymnastics too. I know Kennedy did gymnastics for a while, and she stopped because she's just like, I don't want my body to be destroyed, number one, and number two, she wanted to have a life outside of gymnastics.
Yeah.
She wanted to play basketball and do other things.
Yeah, and my whole life was dance, and I liked it that way. I think because my dad was gone all the time for being a firefighter, so I think that me doing other things than just sitting at home and, like, wondering if my dad's okay.
Oh, I'm sure that was terrifying for you.
Yeah, so I think being a dancer also helps me with that. It helps me with a lot of my stress and emotions. It's not only just an art form, like, it was therapy for me.
Oh my
in
God.
ways. So, yeah, I do really miss it, and I wish I stuck it out longer than I did, but also my body, I don't think, would have been able to handle it.
But maybe teaching.
Yoga would be a good alternative.
Yeah, for sure.
It helps you get out of your head and then into your body still.
Definitely. So maybe teaching would be something in the future for you. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, we'll
Stay
see.
tuned on that.
Abby
one.
Lee Dance Company.
Yeah. Yeah, my
Dance mobs.
my cousin actually she doesn't anymore, but she had a dance studio, and I did teach there for like a year, I think it was. And
Cool.
I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun teaching younger girls. Like, I had they were like 5 and 6, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But
I bet.
yeah.
I know that there is a dance studio in town, but there's always room for growth.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or even reaching out to them,
Mm-hmm.
seeing if they need any help or anything too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. All right. Do you guys have anything else? I think
I don't think so.
we've covered lots of topics today, and I think we can wrap it up. And
Yeah.
next week I will be gone in Texas, so I know Delaney, you'll be here.
Yeah, it'll be me and Courtney next week.
And Morgan, I think,
And
next
Morgan,
week.
yeah.
Yep. So thank you again for tuning in to Her Story in the Making, and have a great week.
We'll see you next Monday.